There you go. Got to change the title. Go live!
It says my stream is starting.
Streaming. Bippity boppity boo, bippity boppity boo. Starting.
Your content is being received.
Mm-hmm. Receiving your content.
Also. Ah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Tweet that out. Close that.
And according to YouTube, I am live. How about you?
Not quite yet. I did start a little second after you, so one more. I'm also gonna send out the link to other people. Oh, I am live! I think.
Okay.
Maybe. Hopefully. And just sending it to all my groups. Exit Skype. Yeah, I think that's that. Hello, my pretties. I'm just gonna turn off my heater.
Hello, my pretties.
Okay, that's creepy.
Well, we're close to
creepy.
Halloween.
Yeah, what, 3 days? 2 days?
3
days.
3 days left to Halloween.
Ooh. Creepy.
Yes. But could be much, much worse.
Agreed. So. Hello, everyone! According to my thing, 2 people are watching.
According to mine, I have 3 people watching. And,
Shall we get started?
and at first, I must ask anyone who is in the stream right now if you can hear myself and Midnight okay.
Same here, actually. Whoever's watching me, can you just double check? AJ, no booping! No booping the wolf.
Boops.
Nah, only visuals are allowed to do it. Nah. So yeah, could someone just let us know that they can hear us? I know there is a bit of a minute delay, so this could be interesting.
Yeah.
Also, if you can hear a scraping in the background, that's just me scraping stickers off one of my laptops that I'm hoping to sell.
Don't do that now.
It's just to keep my hands busy.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel you're glaring. Okay, I won't.
So, everyone. No one has said anything yet in terms of being able to hear us. But I suppose...
Visuals you're quite quiet on my end, apparently. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why that is.
Is that better?
Well, yeah, either way. Why is system sound all the way to the bottom again?
I have no idea. Do you hear me better now?
A little, but...
Because if the problem is, guys, if I turn this microphone up much more, then I'll blow your ears out.
It's okay. You're loud now. You're fine. Ow, my ears.
Sorry?
Alright. I think that should be fine. I'm not a purple poodle puppy, AJ. And that's a tongue twister. Ugh.
Okay, we have Deathlight in the chat on my stream.
Yay!
Hey there, Death. So, shall we begin, my love?
Most definitely. Where did we leave off again? Talking to the book guy, the magical book guy?
Yeah, that's when you had to go to dinner.
Yeah, sorry about that. So, shall we set the scene?
The scene is that Script, aka my OC, and Midnight are currently located in the magical artifacts vault of Script's
Didn't you call it the Curiositum or something?
Curiosium.
Ah, there you go.
Yes. But I also wanted everyone to know what that is.
I know, just never mind. Go on.
She has been presented with 3 books, one of which explains the history of the Lupina Arcanae, which she didn't like very much.
No, not at all.
One that contained the spirit of their queen. They didn't get along very well.
Nope. And now, if she ever escapes, yeah, Script is not going to be happy.
I think you won't be very happy because she swore to go after you.
Yeah, but then Mid said that she would put Script in between them.
Yeah, I remember. You wanted to use poor me as a shield.
Wouldn't you let me do that?
It would still be a douche move.
Point.
And lastly, Midnight decided to open the book that contains all the magic and spells that were ever researched and used by the Lupina Arcanae. Summoning the imprinted consciousness of one of them, who is supposed to be a magic teacher. And he has been quite snarky towards her so far, calling her a little bit sick, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, come on! Midnight's not thick.
Young lady, I would have to argue that point.
Well, shall we get started then?
Yes. So, you are standing there while he is walking around you. Looking at you from all sides.
Could she not do that? Queenie already did that.
Who?
Your queen.
Her. Right. What about her?
She already walked around me, examining me and all that stuff. Could you not?
Then how are you still here?
Simple. She couldn't touch me. Anyway.
Yes?
Could you stop?
He stops right in front of you, bringing his muzzle very close to yours.
Takes a step back. Dude, personal space!
He follows.
Why are you doing that?
You are... interesting.
Well, not the first time I've heard that.
He tilts his head, looking at your head from both sides.
What are you doing?
Shush!
Glares at him.
So... if I remember correctly, and at my age that is not always a given, you said you were not born a wolf.
No. I was changed into a wolf by a demon pony.
Interesting. I wonder...
You wonder what?
One of his paws reaches out and touches your muzzle.
Hey! Bats it away.
He does it again. And this time, the moment his paw touches your muzzle, there is a flash of light.
Blinks. What are you doing?
As you look down your snout, it's not the snout of a wolf.
What the? Jumps back in surprise.
You hear hoofs clop.
Turns around.
You see nobody.
What? Turns around to look at myself. You know, turns my head round.
You see an Earth pony body.
What the? How what? What?
Well, magic.
But not even Celestia and Luna could break the spell. Well, Celestia never really tried, but Luna did, so what?
He sits down on his haunches, smiling at you a little smugly and whirling one of his paws in the air.
How did you break the curse?
Magic washes over you and you are a wolf again.
Who said about breaking anything?
Then what did you do?
I interrupted the magic that was keeping you a wolf.
You're talking like magic is electricity. Well, like lightning.
There are similarities.
How? And how can you disrupt it? You're a wolf.
So?
Well, the fact that there's a magic book at all is kind of surprising. You didn't direct any... Nothing glowed.
You truly are a pony, aren't you?
Born and semi-raised. Hey, it's not my fault. The only magic I've ever learned about is caused through artifacts or through horns. And you, sir, do not have either.
What?
You do not have an artifact of magic, nor do you have a magical horn.
Why would I need a horn?
To direct magic?
So?
Well, without it, surely you can't direct your magic to do spells.
Wait, are you of the opinion that you need like a physical object to direct magical energy?
Well, yeah, I can't do magic.
I think that is a rumor.
Really?
Yes?
Okay, I know I look like one of your kind who might be able to do magic, but I can't. I'm an imitation, according to your queenie.
A replica is what we called you.
Ah.
Or beings like you. The thing is, you may not have been born a wolf. But in all physical and biological and magical aspects, you are basically the same.
Huh.
The only reason you
Okay.
would never be accepted into our pack is obviously the upbringing.
Huh. Interesting. So,
Yes?
you could teach me how to do some parlor tricks?
Parlor tricks.
He rolls over laughing.
Hey!
Sorry, but seriously, you learned that you might be able to do magic and you want to learn parlor tricks.
Simple. I've never been great at learning anything, for that matter. You have an idea how long it took me to learn what plants I can and cannot eat?
Well, judging by the intelligence I judge you to have, quite a while.
I'm not dumb, just slow.
Okay. So you want to see if you can do magic?
Yes, please.
He looks around carefully, especially his eyes resting on the book in which the queen is imprisoned.
Okay. But don't tell her. She wouldn't be none too pleased.
Won't say a word.
Now, sit down.
Sits down. Quickly.
He walks up and down in front of you.
Now, the first thing you must understand is that magic is everywhere.
Okay.
It flows through you. It surrounds us like air. You can find it in the deepest caves and on the highest mountains.
Makes sense.
Ponies use horns or wings, or sometimes their hooves to direct that magic. But that is only because they have not truly understood its nature.
I'd argue that they have, because, Celestia and Luna can move the sun and moon.
That's a parlor trick.
That's a parlor trick?
He points to one of the upper floor windows.
See the sun?
Yeah?
He flicks his paw and it suddenly turns to night.
Stands up, staring. Oh, they're not going to be happy with that.
See if I care.
Point. Turns back. Okay. You could teach me that?
You are going to start with something much easier.
Okay.
A pup can do it, so you should maybe be able to do it.
Well, some people still call me a pup, but still. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
First of all, sit down again.
Sits down. Tail still wagging.
Close your eyes.
Does so.
And see me.
Frowns. Wait, what?
See me.
Tries to concentrate.
You suddenly feel a paw whacking you over the head.
Not with your physical eyes.
Then what eyes am I meant to use?
Use your senses. Your mind.
Tries to relax.
As you do so, a color-inverted version of the Curiosium is forming around you, which you can see with your eyes closed.
Oh.
You see streams of pale blue energy flowing everywhere.
What?
And in the
What is
direction
this?
where the old wolf is standing, you see a much, much younger wolf smirking at you.
Wait, why are you so young?
You're only as young as you... You're only as old as you feel. So...
You look good for a young wolf.
Thank you.
And is this blue stuff floating around magic?
What else should it be?
I don't know, dust?
Dust. Really?
Hey, it could have been.
Now you wanted to learn something easy, so reach out your paw and grab onto one of the strands that you see.
Does so. Cautiously.
And now, pull on it.
Pulls on it.
You feel a sudden lurch, and the feeling is if someone is pulling you along somewhere.
Let's go. What the? And opens my eyes.
You are about 20 feet away from where you were before.
Looks around. Whoa! Did I just teleport?
Yes?
That is going to be so handy.
It's a pup's trick.
Even still. I bet you adults still used it. Am I right?
Sometimes.
Only sometimes?
Seriously, it gets kind of annoying because the precision is sometimes not the best.
Ah. Fair enough. Not good for hunting, then.
Not really. I remember a distinct time where I just wanted to teleport out to my mailbox and ended up in my neighbor's bathtub.
Please tell me he wasn't in it.
She was in it.
Ouch.
Yes, ouch.
He points to a half bitten off ear.
Oh. Okay then. Walks back over. That is awesome. So, those strings, that's how you manipulate, how you use magic.
Yes.
And you're just using, when you changed it tonight, you just pulled on a string and it changed it tonight?
That is a little bit more elaborate, but let's put it like this. Sun and moon are fixed magical objects.
Okay.
They are fastened to something that we called the dial of time.
Okay.
All I did was turn the dial.
So you basically spun it round.
Oversimplifying things, but yes.
Hey, I'm good at simplifying things.
I noticed.
Why do I have a feeling you're still calling me dumb?
Well, at least we now know that you definitely have some magical potential.
Agreed. Grins ear to ear. So, if I wanted to learn more, would you be willing?
Maybe. Let's see. Is there anything else you immediately want to know?
Thanks for a moment. The teleporting thing, does that mean could I maybe learn, for lack of a better word, telekinesis?
You mean what ponies call telekinesis?
Well, yes. I don't know any other words for it.
Just grab something. However, well, close your eyes and concentrate on the magic around you.
Does so.
And once again, you see the strands flowing everywhere.
Pick out an object. Any object.
Looks around for a second. And pick script.
Hey!
Come on, for the reason I want this, I kind of need to know if I can grab a person. A pony. More a wolf, but yes.
Now, grab the strand that's closest to the object that you decided to pull towards you or move.
Grabs it.
Flick it slightly so that the strand curls around your chosen object.
Does so.
And now just move the strand wherever you want the object to go.
Move script over to me.
Hey!
Opens my eyes and looks at him.
Your muzzle
Okay,
to
that's
muzzle,
fun.
basically.
Jumps back. Sorry about that.
I would very much appreciate it if you did not use me as a guinea pig.
Hey, I want to be able to grab Night sometimes. Because when she tries to run out of the cave without my permission.
Fair enough. Just be careful.
I'll be careful.
Script glares at the old wolf, who rolls his eyes.
Now, anything else, or can I go back in my book?
You can go back in your book. Thank you so much. Tries to hug the pony, but then remembers it. Hug the old wolf, but then remembers that she can't.
At your attempt to hug him, he suddenly puts his paw on your muzzle again, and you feel magic wash over you once more.
Hey! Takes a step back. What did you do again?
And as you step, you hear the clop of hoofs again.
Stop changing me into ponies. Into a pony.
Why, that is your original form.
I haven't been a pony in centuries. I'm not used to it.
For not being used to it, you're moving quite well, not falling over or anything.
Well, it's not like I went from walking four hoofs to 2 feet or something. Or claws.
He smirks slightly at you and boops you once more. Once again, magic washes over you, and suddenly you feel very warm, and you do not feel any fur on yourself.
What did you do?
Also, you're standing on 2 legs.
Stumbles a bit. What the?
As you look down on yourself, by the way, you hear Script chuckling slightly, you see red scales covering your body.
What did you turn me into?
You stumble by a mirror.
Looks in.
For the moments that you look into it, you see that you have been turned into a red dragoness.
Jaw drops. Looking at myself. What the? Why am I not purple?
The wolf chuckles and says,
Red is my favorite color.
Glares at him. I want to be a wolf. Change me back to a wolf.
He steps back towards his book and says,
Well, too late. You already released me back to my book. Ta-ta!
No! Get back! Tries to go and grab him.
As you do, you fall over and see a purple paw in front of your face.
Sighs in relief and falls on my back.
Script walks over, very carefully trying to suppress a snicker, looking down at you. Don't worry, those transformation spells usually don't last very long.
Glares at Script. Oh, really? Then what are you chuckling at?
Just seeing you trying to move bipedal.
Watch it, I've got magic now.
So?
Maybe I'll throw you into a lava pit.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Of course it wouldn't. Is there any threat I could give you that would actually be threatening?
Thinks for a moment. Actually, maybe yes.
What's that?
As if I'd tell you.
Jumps up. Okay, fair enough. So, what now? What now? What now?
What do you want to do?
I kind of forget why I came here in the first place.
I believe you came to raid my pantry.
Oh, yeah. Well, I am getting hungry again.
Then we shall go to the dining room.
Okay.
Makes his way towards the door.
Scampers after him. Hey, by the way, I didn't see Angel anywhere. Where is everyone?
He stops, looks back at you. Who?
Angel.
Looks at you confused.
You're the bunny butler?
He's got a day off.
Skyle's a little confused. How did you forget about him?
This place is huge. I can't possibly keep track of everything or everyone.
Fair point.
Continues walking towards the door.
Oh! Runs up to you. Can we get Discord?
Discord?
Yeah. I want to see him give me. I want him to give me more chocolate milk.
Discord is visiting his parents.
First off, Discord has parents?
Yes?
Who are his parents?
You don't want to know.
Why not?
Do you really want to know the intricacies of Draconicus aristocracy?
Wait, is he like high up in society or something?
The heir to the throne, yes. He has to get home every now and again. Otherwise, I think his father said something like, I will not only cut your allowance, but also your horns.
Love, could you actually repeat most of that? For some reason it cut out.
From which part?
Basically my question, because I didn't hear anything. I saw your thing bleeping, but I didn't see it.
Basically, he has to go home every now and again, because I think, as his father put it, he will not only cut his allowance, but also his horns.
Ooh. His father does not sound happy.
Oh, he is actually quite a fun guy.
Really? What's he like?
Well, you know, a Draconicus that is almost as old as me.
Well, nothing is older than you.
True. But, yeah, we have had fun times together.
Well, that's good.
Now, didn't you want to go eat something?
Yes, let's go. Food.
Leads the way to the door. Before you reach it, you see a chest in one corner. That kinda catches your eye, because differently from anything else in this Curiosium, this thing doesn't have a single speck of dust on it.
Hey, is this thing new? Walks over to it.
Script immediately interposes himself between you and the chest. Yes, that's no. We should just go, you know? There's nothing in there that might interest you, so let's just... I'll have something to eat for you prepared, you know, upstairs.
Glares at him. Script, you're acting weird. First off, if it was something that, I don't know, wasn't something I'd like, wasn't interesting, then you wouldn't be acting like this. Second off, you're getting more and more curious. Tries to take a step beside him. Oh, wait.
He blocks your way again. No, really. Just don't open this.
Is it dangerous?
Highly dangerous.
What is it?
A tapeworm. A really big one.
A tapeworm that fits in there.
Yes.
Looks at it. Looks back at you. Looks at it. Looks back at you. You know I can smell when people are lying, right?
Should I buy new deodorant then?
Maybe stop lying.
Really, there's nothing in there that that concerns you. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Or that you should be concerned about.
Thinks for a moment. And then sits down. My dear, dear Script.
Yes?
sighs as I close my eyes, grabs a bit of magic, wraps it around him, and pushes him us to the side and gets to the box.
Hey!
So, you gonna tell me or shall I open it?
Script pulls out a gem from his pocket and throws it in between you and the box, erecting a little shield.
Script!
Don't open that chest.
Then explain!
I don't think I need to explain what I keep in there. It's just, I want to keep it in there, okay?
Why? Explain. Come on, you've always been explaining things to me this entire time.
This is different.
Why?
Because I don't know how.
Try.
He flicks his hoof and the shield disappears. Fine. Go ahead. Open it.
Hesitates for a second. Then opens the box.
In it, you see a slightly beaten up, tied up and gagged script.
What the hell?
Told you I wanted to keep him in there.
Looks between the two scripts. What the hell's going on?
Do I really have to explain?
Evil script?
The script in the box starts making a fuss.
Looks down. Takes the gag off.
Get out of here!
Jumps back. What?
Run!
Uses magic to grab the script in the box and runs.
You feel the script from the box being yanked out of your magic.
Looks back.
He floats next to the one you have been spending time with the entire time.
Yep, definitely
Not
evil script.
So easy, Midnight. I thought we could have a little fun, you know? Why did you have to be so curious?
Curiosity killed the wolf?
Usually it would be a cat, but in this instance I think I might agree.
How did you get out?
Don't you remember that time when I grabbed your foot?
Yeah?
I didn't have anything in that damn cell. A few hairs from you, a little bit of magic, and I had myself a lockpick.
Where'd you get the magic?
I never was stripped of it.
Really, Script? Are you that dumb?
Script looks at you from a swollen eye and is like, seriously, Midnight? Do you really think it would be so easy to script a being that has been around since the creation of the universe of its magic? I can seal him, but not strip him.
Point. Never mind. Even I can't strip completely my evil self. Okay. So that's the reason why there's no one around?
Exactly.
Did you kill them all, or did you just send them away?
I'd say 60-40.
60 you killed, 40 you sent away?
%, yes. Or locked up. Did you know that this place has an exquisite torture chamber?
Wouldn't surprise me. Though what kind?
Not the good kind.
Didn't think so.
He takes a step towards you.
Takes a step back. So, what's your plan now? Did you want to just take over the mansion and take his place, or did you... What?
Well, to be quite honest with you, I want that gem that he gave you.
What gem?
That you used to come here?
Oh, yeah. Why?
You see, I'm in a little bit of a predicament.
You can't leave.
I can travel to different dimensions, yes, but even that is limited. I need that gem to get out of here. And you are going to give it to me.
First off, give me one good reason why I would.
I'm pretty sure you want to keep your pelt.
Point?
And not spend the next few centuries in agony. Or should I just revive the queen? Have the necromancer work a little spell on the book, and have her way with you? It's your choice, really. Give me the gem, and I might let you live.
Close his eyes for a second. And I guess if you even try to run, you'll grab me anyway?
Exactly.
What do you plan to do out in the world? Destroy it all? Genocide after genocide?
It would be fun, wouldn't it? But no, I would not destroy everything.
No.
No. Maybe destroy most of it. Then take a rest for a few centuries so that people can rebuild. And then do it all over again.
No worshipping?
Seriously, people worshipping me is getting kinda old.
I would. I'll give you the gem for one thing and one thing only.
I don't think you are in a position to make demands.
Perhaps not. Takes the gem in my hand, in my paw. My claws scratching at it. Doesn't mean I can't try.
Then try.
The gem? For script.
Bursts out laughing. Do you really think that I'm that stupid?
What, you don't want to hunt? A good one?
If I let him go, then there's a good chance I'll end up in that room again. And even if I don't, who's to say that he'd not just try to stop me by recombining with me.
He can do that?
Script looks at you, rolling his eyes.
What? I can't do that with Knight.
The real Script looks at you and says, yeah, well, you can't do it because you don't know how you did it.
Point. By the way, can we call you something? Looks at evil Script. Can we call you something different? Because it's very confusing. Like, I don't know. Scriptoids?
Call me Master.
Griles, I call no one that.
Okay, I'm going to have to make a break here for a second.
Yeah, go ahead while I try and think what the hell I'm gonna do.
I hope everyone is enjoying this so far. How about you?
Yes, I'm enjoying it. I'm just terrified.
You're terrified? Why?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. What do I do in this situation?
I'll be right back.
Guys, I need help. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Please. Pretty please. Someone. Tell me. Please? Okay, I could... Anyone? Help? Okay, I could... Well, I guess there isn't really any other choice except to give him the gem. Hit him with a shovel? Thing is, I think he's got more magic than Midnight does right now. Hit him with a shovel. Anyone else? I could try. I could try to grab a shovel. Good idea, quarter minute. Hitting him with a shovel might work as a distraction, or... What distraction? Think. A Pegasus come flying in from randomly and hitting the guy might work, yeah, but also might give him a second, what's the word? Incoming, second hostage. Distract him, then sneak the shovel up behind him with, hit him with a shovel after distracting him. Okay. Distraction. What shall the distraction be? Shall I just grab the nearest thing and throw it at him? That might work. That might work. Just throw it at him and run. That is disturbing that solves most of your problems, AJ. Slightly. Wait. Grab the nearest thing and grab the magic book and run out? Okay, I'll try. Hi!
I'm back. Deathlight in my chat says, just cry and squeak adorably. That will work, right?
Could play the teleport game. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea.
Okay. Shall we get going?
I don't think that would work, AJ. I don't think Mr. M is going to let Script tell me his weakness.
Okay. So, what is your choice?
This. Grabs the nearest thing, throws it at him, and teleports away randomly.
Screams as a vase impacts on his head. Shakes his head, looking around for you.
I'm not sure where I've teleported to. I'm trying to think.
Remember, it is a circular room that is shaped like an egg. So it goes narrower and narrower towards the top.
Okay, and you can go upstairs to the top, or is it only on the ground floor?
There are shelves that also kind of act like a catwalk that goes up round and round and round.
Okay. Is hiding behind a box at the very top.
You hear him from down below and are quite quite amazed at the acoustics of the place. Because you hear him saying in a stage whisper, "Come here, little wolfie, 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 wolfie. Come here." As he starts looking around and checking behind random objects, while putting script back into the box.
Okay. So I'm backed into a corner near the top of the place. He's at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he's working his way up.
Thinks for a second. I can't, not out loud, but this is what she's thinking. I can't use the gem to get back because if I do that, he might be able to get through, and then he's at my home.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to crush the gem in my paws.
You cut your paw.
Okay, not gonna work. Puts the gem on the wall and thinks about going to Celestia and Luna.
A door forms, but as it opens, you see your den beyond.
looks around to see where Evil Script is.
He's about 3 floors below you.
Okay, I have time. Do I go through? Do I go through? Do I go through? Do I go through? That's what I'm trying to think. Do I go through?
I can hear your heartbeat.
Jumps through the door, closes the door, grabs the gem off.
And
Damn
now
it, that's
what?
creepy. I don't know. Wait, the gem's supposed to take me to the living room, right?
Yes.
So I can get somewhere else in the place, right?
Yes.
I need to get the script. Some of the staff are in the dungeon.
Which you don't know where it is.
It's in the 10th level, isn't it?
That's the dungeon where he was kept, but you don't know where the torture chamber is.
Oh, shit. Who else is in this place?
Well, we might have something there.
Are we calling in reinforcements?
Basically.
Who are we calling in?
You know. You'll see.
Okay.
Depends on if he still wants to join in, because we had someone wanting to join in earlier, but in that particular stage, it was not feasible. Not so far. He has not moved to the voice channel. They can't just drag him in here.
It would be fun if you did.
Yeah, especially since he's apparently playing a game.
Ah, I know who you mean. I know exactly who you mean. Well, actually, there's 2 people that could be. Oh, wait, actually, technically 3, but I think I know who you mean.
Okie dokie. Then I guess you won't have backup for now.
Shit. Also, whoops, didn't mean to swear on my channel. What do I do? It's pacing a lot in her den. Do I go to Luna? Do I go to Celestia? I can't do that. Celestia would kill me. Oh! Is this who you meant?
But she will do.
What?
Hey, why did you leave the channel? Come on.
Come on, Grits. Oh well. Thinking. Quickly sends her son Chase, and do I get Knight to help? It's risky. Point. Yeah, no, not a good idea. Sends Knight and Chase off to her sisters and puts the gem on the door again.
On the wall.
On the wall.
A door appears and swings open, showing you the quote-unquote living room with the elevated throne at the back of it.
Quietly closes the door behind me. And
I assume you also take the gem.
yes, because I can't leave it there.
Everything around you is quiet, eerily quiet, except for the crackling of torches.
Quietly makes her way down the corridor.
Which
thinking
corridor?
of where...
There
I
are
don't
two.
know. There are two. Okay.
One to your left and one to your right.
Considering I'm terrible with directions, let's go left.
You walk down a dimly lit hallway with no doors on either side until you reach the stairwell.
Looks down the stairs.
You can barely see 3 floors down, as there seems to be a darkness down there that swallows all light.
Gulps. Well, that's what happened at the other place. In this dungeon. So either he's down there, or he's keeping people. His darkness is down there. It wasn't dark when he was around him earlier. Though that might have been something else.
So,
Starts to head down into the darkness.
as you head down into the darkness, you feel the temperature dropping considerably. And you can barely see your paw in front of your eyes.
Looks around for any doors, keeping my ears sharp, sniffing everything.
You reach a landing.
Looks over.
Your eyes can barely penetrate the darkness, and you see a corridor with several doors on the left and right.
Goes down and looks in one of the doors.
Which ones? There are 3 on the left and 2 on the right.
One on the left, first one.
First one on the left, you open it, and 3 brooms and a bucket fall in front of you.
Frowns. Oh. Okay then. Moves to the next door on the left.
As you open it, you see a beautiful mahogany desk. Around it, there are bookshelves full of books and scrolls.
Looks around the inside.
It looks to you like someone's personal study or office.
Okay then. Looks in the next door on the left.
It's locked.
Are there windows or anything I could look into? Or through the keyhole?
There is a small window in the door.
Jumps up to look through it.
The room beyond is bigger than your eyes can see. But from what you can make out, it is filled with weapons and armor.
Tries to pick the lock.
With what?
My claws!
You break off a claw.
Damn it. Think. Goes to the doors on the right. I won't be able to get in there.
First on the right, I suppose?
Yeah.
Looks like a classroom.
Frowns a little and looks about.
There is writing on the blackboard, several desks, some of which still have papers on them, and a bookshelf next to the teacher's desk.
Goes over to the desk and looks at the board. The teacher's desk.
Okay. You look at the blackboard and you read in Pony, Self-Defense 101.
Takes a look at the papers and books on the tables.
You see that those are mostly books about the theory of self-defense and different kinds of martial arts, as well as self-defense magic.
Looks at the defense against magic, self-defense magic.
You see diagrams and read texts that explain how to use pony magic.
Shakes my head, annoyed that I won't be able to use that because I don't have pony magic. Leaves the room and goes to the next one.
It looks like you have found someone's bedroom. There is a small cot on the left of the door. A bookshelf with several books on the far wall, and you notice that the books are being held in place by skulls on each side.
Scowls a little at the skulls.
And there's a big poster of Cthulhu on the right side of the door.
Leaves the bedroom quickly and goes back to the study, looking in all the drawers.
There are drawers on the far side bookshelf, the right bookshelf, and on the desk.
Looks at the desk ones.
There are 3 drawers. Which one do you want to open first?
The first?
You find a scroll that has a wax seal on it that kind of looks like an eye.
Opens it.
The document within looks kind of official. And it reads, Contract for head of security, 4,000 bits a week. Your tasks are keeping the place safe, executing or imprisoning intruders, training new employees, making sure that no one gets eaten, and basically everything that a job usually would entail. Just think about it.
Wait, I know whose place this is. Looks in the second drawer.
You find 2 daggers.
Takes them.
One of which seems to be made out of rubber.
only takes the sharp one. Looks in the next drawer.
It's slightly stuck.
Pulls it hard.
The drawer opens with a creak. It has obviously not been opened in a while.
Freezes and looks inside.
Inside you see a little pile of documents and a keyring with 2 keys on it.
Grabs the keys.
Okay.
And looks at the documents. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to examine everything and anything I can.
You see financial reports, sick leave notes, testimonies, obituaries, job ads.
Nothing important. Looks at the keys. Could these... Quickly runs to the door with the armor and stuff in it, and tries the first key.
The lock clicks.
Goes inside and locks it behind me.
1 second, you're getting backup now.
Ooh, yay! Hi! Thank you for coming to save me!
Yeah, 1 second, Nightfall, I'll have to give you speaking rights, because for some reason, even though I did activate this, or have you put yourself on silent?
Okay. I muted myself just so I could get into the flow of things so that I'd be ready when you eventually moved me over, so I could just like listen for a few minutes to get the context of what was going on, and then
okay. Have you listened to the stream so far?
No, I have not been keeping up with it.
So the basic is this: Script has been captured by his evil side, is currently locked up in a chest in the Curiosium. Midnight has escaped from him. The evil side wants to be called Master, and is currently looking...
Okay, then.
currently wants to capture Midnight, because the gems that Script gave her in the very first episode in which you participated is the only way for him to escape the mansion.
Alright.
Midnight is currently looking for a way to either beat that thing or at least get to Script, and has found her way to the security wing of the mansion.
Alright.
I think you're rude.
Yes, she has been in your room with the bookshelf and the skulls holding up the books.
Why on earth do you have those? I'm going to ask you to do that in a sec. Continue.
She has just ransacked your office.
Oh, great.
And found the keys to the armory.
Oh. Oh, no.
And has now opened that door and locked the door behind herself.
Alright.
And I plan to have you in there taking inventory.
That was actually exactly what I was going to be doing.
Wait, he has no idea what's going on?
Just in my head, I was like, you know, what would Nightfall be doing? He'd probably be in there either inspecting his weapons, modding them, or just taking inventory of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, Midnight
Looks around the room.
You see a Pegasus near a shelf in the back with a tablet in his hand, counting arrows.
Nightfall? Wait, what's his name?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, miss. How did you find your way here? I thought this was a restricted wing of the mansion.
By luck alone. What are you doing here? How are you not dead?
How am I not dead? This is literally what my wing of the mansion. This is basically all I spend my entire day here. Why would I be dead anyway? Is there something going on that I should know about?
Hell yeah! Knight's... Script's evil self has kinda escaped because of my hair, apparently. He used it as a lockpick and managed to get out. And now Script is in the curatorium where he's in a box, beaten up and everything, and I only just managed to escape from him, and he wants to capture me because I have the only gem that lets him out of this place.
You know, I would think if Script is such a genius, as I do believe he is, that seems like a very glaring oversight that he wouldn't give some sort of enchantment to that gem to disallow use of it to Mr. I don't know, whatever his name is. Let's just call him, like, Carl or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna call him that because that might annoy him, and actually he said to call him Master, which I am not doing.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I think, from what I've seen of him, he looks more like a Gerald. I think he's a Gerald. I think his name is Gerald.
Let's go with Gerald.
Yeah.
Okay. You wouldn't have anything like a secret passageway to the curatorium that we could maybe grab Script or a way of defeating him of his evil self by any chance, or Gerald?
No, I mean, gestures around. I have a lot of weapons. I mean, not anything that could take on a 1,000-year-old demon, but, well, unless you want to try the double-barrel shotgun, we have that. That could potentially kill demons, but I can't guarantee anything, frankly.
Fair enough. Looks around the room. Do you have any armor that might protect me, at least? Most of this seems like Pony.
I mean, we don't... Honestly, I have no idea. This armory is pretty big. It's got a lot of different stuff. Armor is down there to the left. He gestures. We might have some lupine armor. It's mostly Pony and Griffin, but we might have some lupine armor somewhere in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you might want this back. Hands him the daggers that she found in her... The dagger that she found in his drawers.
Oh. This is an old knife. I don't even remember where I got this. I think I got it from a ruins somewhere.
Yeah.
He glances at it. These might be demonic inscriptures, but I can't tell.
Didn't I tell you last time not to summon Cthulhu into the kitchen again? Just going meta here for a second.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just a guy who likes to use demon. I just have a lot of demonic artifacts, okay? Maybe Nightfall's traveled to hell, maybe he hasn't. Maybe he killed the cyber demon, who knows?
Anyway, if that has demonic stuff on it, maybe keep that. Might be useful. Oh, and just so you know, because we might need to figure out a plan, I can sort of use magic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So can I.
Well, I know that, but it wasn't known before that I could do magic, and because I'm a wolf and stuff. Anyway.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. You are apparently the last living member of your species, so yeah, it seems pretty reasonable to me that, yeah.
We're gonna have to talk later, but for now, what do we do?
I don't know.
May I suggest going to the armor section?
Will do. Well, so that he doesn't, rip me limb from limb and use my pelt as a rug, I'm gonna go get some armor. Runs down the armor section.
He turns back to his weapon rack, continuing to catalog. I'll be here if you need me. There's probably some weapons or something you can use. Just remember to check them out. That's all I'm asking of you. I need to catalog everything in here.
As you reach the armor section of the armory, you see Pony, Griffin, some dragon armor, and way, way back, you see a shimmer in a dark corner.
Look, the shimmer catches my eye, and I look over, walking towards it.
You see that the armor in that corner is the only one that is not illuminated by a spotlight. And it seems that it hasn't been cleaned in ages, so there are cobwebs over it.
Wipes the cobwebs away and dust and everything.
What you see is the exact armor that you saw on Queen Lupina.
This might be useful. Though, do I want to wear it? Hesitates for a second because she doesn't want to. She doesn't really want to put on a, for lack of a better word, speciesist wolf. But in the end, puts it on.
You notice as you put it on, including the very, very sharp hoof claws of the thing, that first of all, those claws are sharp enough to cut into the marble that you're walking on, and that it fits you perfectly, as if it was made for you.
Slightly shudders at that idea, but slowly walks around to get used to the I was about to say uniform, to the armor before walking back to Nightfall.
You notice one other thing about the armor. No matter how much you move, jump, or whatever, the armor plates do not make a sound.
Okay, that is cool. Walks back to Nightfall. I think I find something.
Glances around. Wait, is that? No. That's not the Really? You'd pick that one. Out of all the armor we had available, out of all the power armor we even have available, you choose that one.
Hey,
you know
can't
what?
argue. It fits like a glove. What can I say?
Alright. I mean, that's just about the weirdest thing I've seen this week, and I've seen a lot of demons and unholy monsters this week, so yeah.
Did you summon Cthulhu again?
No.
Okay.
But I've been reading a lot about him.
Uh-huh. I see that from the poster in your bedroom.
Yeah, I kind of had a poster of Cthulhu placed on the right side next to the door in your bedroom.
No, that's totally reasonable.
Anyway, can you stop cataloging for 1 second so that we can deal with this dire threat?
He mounts the tablet back into its place on the wall. Alright, you have my full attention. What do you need?
To defeat Green Script's evil half, need to defeat Gerald. Otherwise, you won't get paid.
You're right. That is a real conundrum. I don't know if you're aware, but I actually do care quite a lot about my paycheck.
I would hope so, but maybe also about the situation of them. If he does find a way to get outside of the gem that I have, then we're doomed. The entire world is doomed. Every dimension is doomed.
I suppose that's true. Look, I don't know how to combat a 1,000-year-old demon. I'm just a guy who runs security, and may or may not have murdered a few demons with a shotgun, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know how to combat this guy. I don't know what you want me to do. I can barely remember the mansion's layout despite having been here for 2 years.
Growls a little under my breath. Well, how about this? Since you don't know how to defeat him, I don't know how to defeat him, let's try and save Script.
That's a good idea.
Last time I checked, he was in a box.
What kind of box? Can you be more specific? Was it like a wooden crate? Was it like a chest? What kind of box? These are logistical things that I need to know in order to properly formulate a plan here.
Wooden
Hey,
chest
Han.
with a lock.
Thanks. A wooden chest with a lock on it, okay?
Alright, that seems fairly easy.
In the curatorium.
Assuming it's one of the old types of chests that he has, a well-placed bullet or a crowbar would open it pretty easily. Hell, you could probably get it open with a shovel.
Last time I checked, it wasn't locked. I just opened it, but he probably has locked it now.
Well, yeah, but as far as I'm aware, most of the locks in this house are pretty old, so bullet, crowbar, shovel, claw, any of those would probably work just fine for, how shall we say, forcefully unlocking it.
Holds up my claws.
I was just about to say, you look at one of your claws, remembering the claw you broke off earlier.
How about this? Raises a paw with the armor on it.
Yeah, it'd probably work, considering it's been scratching the marble ever since you put it on.
Hey, I have to move it somehow. At least it's quietly scratching it.
I suppose that's true. Still, he is not going to be happy when he finds out you scratched up the armory floor, or any of the wooden floors in this house.
He's not gonna be happy if his Gerald takes over the world either. I think
he also won't be happy if he gets disemboweled. So
he's already beaten up, and we already know he can't die, but he needs to at least get freed. So I think rescuing him will cover the scratches in the marble.
Yeah, you're probably right.
The two of you notice a noticeable drop in temperature.
Shit.
Ah, great.
Hide now.
Well, I didn't think I would be picking this up for another 20 years at least, but I guess you gotta do things sometimes that you don't necessarily agree with.
What did you pick up?
He shows you the shotguns with the engraving with demonic engraving all along its barrel. It's a double-barrel shotgun I use to eliminate denizens of hell.
Fair enough. Now, hide! Drags him behind a suit of armor.
You hear hoof falls on the in the corridor. Where are you? Come on, I'm not mad. Make this easy on yourself. Come out, wherever you are.
Okay, I might actually have nightmares because of this.
It's like right in my ears too. It's just
Oh, it's just creepy.
Hey,
Yeah. Creepy.
I'm not that good a voice actor.
Actually, you are.
You are. That is. Duh.
Okay.
I'm getting shivers.
Okay, then the armory door flies open, and you both notice that you might have hidden, but neither of you thought about putting out the lights.
He silently opens his watch's control panel and flicks through before shutting down the generators to the entire wing and opening the security camera feed.
I can sense you. You hear
Quickly.
you hear hoofs on marble.
Freeze for a second. I need to think. I do not do well in pressure situations. Stop laughing at me!
I'm sorry. It's not funny. You're right. I'm a terrible person.
He's not that close to us yet.
About 10 feet away.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm very tempted to use the gem again to get away. No, wait! grabs hold of Nightfall, praying this works, and teleports away. With him. Hopefully.
In which direction?
Into the corridor.
Okay. As your teleportation passes Gerald...
It's so much harder to be threatened when his name is Gerald.
Exactly. Continue.
You both feel as if you have just run full tilt into a brick wall, appearing right beside him. Well, hello.
Scratches at him as quickly as I can to cause a distraction and runs for it.
You hit his flank and face, making him bolt back for a bit, creating big wounds there that start to ooze some black substance before closing over slowly.
Runs for it. We're running. We're both running for it. I'm grabbing him and running for it.
As you run, you hear Gerald shouting from behind, or saying from behind, "Run all you want, just makes it more fun."
Are you behind me, Nightfall, or are you just sitting there still? I grabbed you, but
I'm following.
Okay. Runs up the stairs as fast as possible. Where do we go? Running down the corridor.
First of all, you're still running up the stairs.
Okay.
And because there's still darkness, you actually do run into a brick wall.
Ow! Shakes it off and tries to keep running.
Tosses a flashbang back towards Gerald as he follows suit.
You hear slow and deliberate hoof falls on the carpet behind you, as he is following slowly, not making haste. You reach a landing.
Keeps running. I'm not stopping.
Stops and turns around, toggling his helmet's floodlights.
It doesn't do you much good, only illuminating about 2 feet in front of you before the light is completely swallowed.
Oh, wonderful. Absolute pitch blackness. Just what I wanted to deal with today.
And suddenly Gerald's face appears out of the darkness and into the light of your helmet lamp. Hello.
Oh, hey man, how you doing? Would you like to buy a pizza? I can give you a pizza. I can give you food. Would you like food? I can give you souls. Would you like souls?
Gerald hits you in the chest, and you disappear through a portal that appears on the wall.
Ow.
Finding yourself down where maintenance is.
Glances around at the poorly lit area. You know, I really need to have Livewire do something about this. This place is too poorly lit. It is a danger.
Are you still running, Midnight?
Yes, and I've looked back to see that Nightfall get pushed into a portal, and I literally scream, "Damn it!" before I keep running.
You impact another wall.
I've got to stop doing that.
And as you tumble back from the wall, because this time you have hit your head pretty badly, you yourself tumble into a portal.
Ah!
Emerging right next to Nightfall.
Oh, hello, miss. Welcome to the maintenance wing. At least we can see where we're going here.
Looks up at Nightfall. Yeah. Right. We need to get to Curiositorium place. Ow, my head. Ugh.
You need a stim pack for that or something? Because, like, that could cause permanent brain damage if you're not careful. So I would appreciate it, miss, if you would stop running into walls. Not to mention that helmet's probably going to dent the hundreds of thousands of year old structure.
Glare is at Nightfall. We don't have time for STEM things. We need to go.
Well, do you at least want some sort of medical attention to make sure that you don't have a permanent concussion?
Fine. Since when are you a doctor?
I'm not a doctor, but I do have emergency medical supplies on me.
As you are looking through your bags for your emergency medical supplies, you hear a wheezing sound and a blue box appearing in the corridor next to you. The door opens, a brown pony looks out and says, "But I'm a doctor," closes the door and disappears again.
Blinks.
Looks
What?
vaguely confused. Excuse me, what?
Why didn't he stay? If he can teleport like that, then we just need to... We need...
Sorry, but this was just too perfect.
You're annoying!
Hey.
Don't introduce the doctor if he can't help!
Oh, he can, and he will, if you play your cards right.
Sighs and shakes his head. Alright, let me think. He opens up the map on his watch. Alright, if we're here, then we need to go left, then straight, then left again, and that should lead us to the C8 stairwell, which should, if we go up 3 stories and do some other stuff, we should be able to get to where we need to go, and we should be able to bypass Gerald, since it seems like just put us down 7 floors without actually moving us. He continues rambling on like this for about 30 more seconds before finally shutting off his watch. Alright, here's your emergency medical supplies. He passes you a medkit.
Takes it. Thanks.
As you are treating yourself, you hear a slight whirring noise from the ceiling.
What's that?
Glances up. Oh, it's probably one of the filtering. It's probably one of the fans that we use to filter out the air here. But having said that, I would recommend we wouldn't sit around here.
Looking up, you actually see a security camera that is blinking and following you.
I think it's a camera, actually.
Okay, look. A vent fan and a security camera sound very similar, okay, miss? What do you want from me?
Accurate information?
Ouch.
That was harsh, hon.
I know, but I just... Midnight's not in a good mood right now. She's freaking out. She needs less calm and more... Let's kill this guy.
So
That's all Nightfall is, though. He's just sarcastic.
So I assume you two are making your way towards that stairwell C8.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you basically can't start talking to each other because the way there is a little bit longer and uneventful. You only hear that whirring noise from time to time.
Are you sure he doesn't have he won't have access to the cameras?
Oh, he absolutely will. He flips open his watch's UI again and flicks through several things. Until now. He quickly toggles the cameras off in this area. Alright, that should keep the cameras off for about half an hour. So we should probably get going. I can...
Just saying. I personally need a short break, but because I have to go to the toilet, but you two can keep talking, and after that I'll have you reach that stairwell.
Alrighty. So, any ideas?
Not a single one.
Great.
I mean, I can keep the cameras off for a limited amount of time. We have a built-in maintenance setting, so we can just toggle off all the cameras in a certain area for maintenance, which is great, but it's a limited amount of time they'll stay off, so we should probably get going sooner rather than later.
Agreed. I managed to escape him last time with the jam, but maybe we should do something with it.
I don't know. I mean, it is just like... It is just a teleport, correct? It just opens a portal.
It opens the door to wherever you're thinking, and it seems like I've programmed it to my den from the first time. So I literally can't do it anywhere else.
That's...
I've tried.
That's odd. I wasn't aware that that's how those worked. I mean, having said that, I can tell you, I sure as hell have no idea how Sir makes those things or how they work, but I think that would be a very, very simple and obvious oversight that should have been corrected. I don't know.
Well, he wanted me to have a way of getting home. In all fairness, it's... What?
Well, you'd think that he wouldn't just lock it... You wouldn't make it so that it's just locked to one location. To me, that seems redundant, practically removes almost any practicality for the gym. Because if you can use it to get anywhere at any time, it has more application?
Yes, and I would love for Gerald to be able to go anywhere in Equestria, or across the world. At least he would only be from one starting point.
But would you rather him be able to go anywhere in the world, or would you rather him be able to immediately hunt down and kill your family? Exactly.
Well, I've sent my family away. He doesn't know about everyone. Only 2. And if he knows about them, then it's alright. They're safe.
I suppose that's better than knowing about all of them.
Well, there's one I'm pretty sure would give him a run for his money.
I'll take your word for that.
Reason why I didn't bring her here. I did think about it, but if I brought her here and she absorbed any magic, we might have more of a problem on our hands.
I suppose that's true.
Try 2 Geralds.
I'm back, by the way.
But one's a Geraldina.
A Geraldette, you might say?
Exactly. So...
That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
You reach the stairwell C8.
Let's go then. Lead the way. I don't know the way.
He starts walking up the stairs, glancing around.
At the top of the stairs, 2 floors up, you see a bright light shining from a corridor.
What's that?
He checks his watch again. That's bad news. Because that entire floor is supposed to have its power off this week. I don't know why. He didn't actually tell me. He just said to shut the power down on that floor. That the power's not supposed to be on. In fact, he glances at his watch again.
Oh, sorry,
According
one
to
moment.
this,
Sorry, one moment. I'm back.
Okay.
in fact, according to this, there is no power on that floor. Generators are all off.
Goes up and takes a look around, squinting from the stairs.
You see an alicorn mare walking down the corridor.
Who's that?
And she's glowing a pure white. With a red mane and tail.
You know, I would tell you who that is, but I don't actually know.
She looks at you curiously.
Walks over, slightly bowing. Who are you? No offense or anything, but who are you?
The better question would be, what are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
What? Oh! Looks down at my armor. Oh, no, I'm not the Wolf Queen. I'm just using the armor because we've got a... Well, Scrip's evil half is set loose around this area, here, and I wanted to be able to protect myself.
She waves a hoof, trying to silence you as you start to ramble.
Stops talking.
So he's gotten out again, hasn't he?
Yes.
Explains why I can't find nobody. And I mean that in the literal sense.
Slightly bites my tongue. Would you be able to help capture him again, by any chance?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Will you?
She looks you up and down and kind of squints over at nightfall. And who are you?
I'm Nightfall. I'm the security analyst for this manor.
And my name's Midnight. I'm a friend of Scrip's.
She looks at Nightfall again. So, what happened to that lovely minotaur he had in his employ?
He shrugs, looking uncomfortable. I don't know.
No wonder no one wants this job. Stuff like that always happens around here.
People do indeed have a tendency to die.
Okay. I personally think that it is below myself to work with two mortals.
Ouch!
See the risk that him being free would pose to the world, and I seriously do not want to deal with the paperwork should he get free. Come on then. Where did you last see him?
Near the security wing. We were running from him before he teleported us down through a portal to the dungeon. Well, maintenance area.
Even before you finish, you see the world blur around you and you suddenly stand in the security wing again.
Looks around. Okay, that is cool.
Being an alicorn has its uses, yes.
Looks around.
You see that the corridor towards the staircase is still full of darkness.
He might be still down there. It's still completely dark.
Move aside. She uses one of her wings to push you aside and moves towards the stairs.
Looks at Nightfall. Shrugging.
What?
You see her disappear into the darkness.
Follows. Slowly.
Stands there finicking with his watch.
As the alicorn is walking through the darkness, her light is like a beacon to you that you follow, Midnight. Nightfall, however, you might not have as much luck. Because you suddenly feel a hoof tap on your shoulder.
Glances around, looking vaguely interested.
And you're muzzle to muzzle with Gerald.
Oh, hello again. My offer for souls still stands if you'd like to take it. I can get you souls.
He presses a gem to your forehead, locking you inside.
Oh, come on, dude. There was really no need to do that.
Question. Locking him inside what?
Inside the gem.
Oh. Gotcha.
I will gladly take a soul. Yours.
I mean, you can try, but as far as I'm aware, I don't have a soul. I kind of gambled it away. I practically used a loot box to get randomly assigned magical powers for my soul. So, I mean, you can try, I guess. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm guessing Midnight or, what's-his-face, Script probably have actual soul.
Then you wouldn't mind me performing a few experiments on you, would you?
I mean, I'd prefer
fun.
that you didn't.
I am afraid you don't get a say in that. And he puts the gem with you inside in his chest pocket.
Well, Nightfall, you're kind of stuck.
For now. Don't worry, I plan to get you out of there. One way or another. By the way, just going meta for a second, you guys enjoying yourselves?
Yeah.
Same here. Doing these streams has been one of the better ideas I had.
This is honestly, I really enjoy this. It's just like kind of goofy and fun.
Yeah.
That's the idea behind it, yes.
Now continue. Let's defeat this demon. Let's defeat Gerald.
Okay. Midnight. As you follow the alicorns through the darkness, you notice that she's sometimes glancing back at you.
Why are you keeping glancing back at me?
I'm not.
Okay. Keeps looking around.
You can't really see much beyond her light.
Wait, then what are you glancing back at?
Me.
Jumps forward, sorry, and turns around.
You see Gerald's head poking out of the darkness, sneering at you.
Runs to the alicorn side. Never mind, he wasn't down here. He's right there.
So you finally show yourself, do you? Yes. And so did you. What brings you here? It is none of your concern what I do here. Both of them kind of look at you before continuing their banter.
Hey, what? I'm just here, I was here to visit a friend, and that friend turned out to be in a box. Gerald.
He kind of stops bantering with the alicorn, who, by the way, breaks out laughing. And glares at you. Who are you calling Gerald?
Well, admittedly, it was kind of, Nightfall's idea. We were trying to think of what to call you other than Master, which is never going to happen, sorry, nah. So, yeah, we kind of came up with Gerald. You seem like a Gerald.
He glares at you, stepping out of the darkness towards you. And you really think that I will not make you into a rug for that?
Oh no, I believe you would, but, yeah, just not calling you Master. I'll call you whatever you want, just not Master. Just now.
The alicorn steps forward and imposes herself between you and Gerald. Leave this puny mortal out of this. I think it is time for you to go back to your room.
So, yeah. I'm gonna stand here.
I don't think so.
Huh?
You go back to your realm. This is the world of the living. You do not belong here. Says the abomination from the darkness.
Okay, love, it's kind of hard to tell who's who.
Yeah, sorry. The two of them keep bantering, basically him telling her that she does not belong in this world, while she's telling him that he is, well, less than real, because he has basically been born out of the separation of the bad side of script.
Ah.
And you, my dear, dear Midnight,
Yes.
suddenly feel an urge welling up in you.
An urge?
You feel as if your fur is standing on end.
Something's wrong here.
Not only that, but You get slightly annoyed at the banter of the two.
Oh, will you give it up already?
Both of them ignore you. The armor that you're wearing starts to, for the lack of a better word, vibrate slightly. As if it is eager.
Growls. Enough! My voice echoes around the room.
They both look at you.
I get it. You two love to banter. You're both better than each other. Blah 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 blah. Can we get this over with already?
The Alicorn looks at you and speaks. Do not interrupt when your superiors are speaking.
You may be an alicorn, but you are not my superior. Nor is he.
You feel hot.
More power does not mean... Sorry. More magic does not mean superiority. So get this over with.
Gerald speaks up this time. Who says this is about magic? It's about us simply being better than you.
Wow, what a zinger.
Better.
With every word that they speak, you feel anger rising up inside of you.
It's time to end this. You belong in your cell.
Gerald looks at the Alicorn, and the Alicorn looks back at Gerald. Then he speaks up. Look, this idiot here might have been able to seal me away again. She just made one little mistake.
What?
She is light, I am darkness. She's in my domain here. Don't you think that I know that all her banter is just biding for time? I do enjoy it, though. So as long as she talks, she stays alive, and she knows that.
Biding time for what?
The longer she talks, the longer she lives.
Looks at the alicorn.
She shrugs at you.
You're kidding me.
It was an honest mistake.
Takes a step forward. Enough. I'm sick and tired of all this.
The the claws on your armor start heating up.
Time to go back to your room.
Oh. And who will make me?
Should I or should I not say this? I don't know if I should say this. Why not?
Go ahead. This is all just in good fun, so...
I know. The Queen. pounces on him, at him. Claws ready to strike.
You hit him because he is quite surprised that you actually dare to attack. And you both tumble down the stairs backwards.
Ignores the bumping and everything and just keeps on scraping my claws against him.
He screams, trying to protect himself with his hooves. And along the way, you actually do free Nightfall by slashing the gem he was entrapped in half.
Tears off one or two of his limbs.
He bites at your paw.
Drags. Yeah? Go ahead.
I sit at the bottom of my stair. At the bottom of the stairs. Shotgun at the ready. Come on, miss, bring him down here. I wanna show him what this shotgun can do.
Just keep scratching and when he bites on my paw, just keeps moving my paw through him.
He screams in pain as you cut his tongue several times.
Are we at the bottom of the stairs now, or are we still tumbling?
Yes, you are. And by the way, he is on top of you.
Oh, okay.
With one hoof on your neck, and the other two, because you've ripped off his other foreleg, holding down your hind legs.
Rips at his throat with my claws.
He manages to evade it and headbutts you.
Presses the shotgun barrels to the back of his neck. Alright, I got one shell full of radioactive material and metal scraps and another full of rock
Just do
salt.
it!
What do you want, kid?
I yell at him, just do it!
Alright, you're the boss. Pulls both triggers at once.
Your scrap impacts in the wall opposite. And a figure of pure dark mist reforms right next to Midnight into an uninjured Gerald.
Rolls over and gets up. What the hell?
Thanks for the warning.
Glares at Nightfall. Why the hell would you do that? Don't give him warnings!
He shrugs and keeps firing the shotgun.
How many shells? So how many shells do you fire?
Let's go with 6 for now.
Okay, you fire 6 shells. 4 outright miss, while 1 hits him in the chest, and the other tears off his right foreleg again. He stumbles and leans against the wall, wheezing.
Not so strong now that you've got radioactive material inside your body, slowly eating away at it.
Charges and rips his head off.
Jesus Christ.
That's in full warrior mode.
That's more violence than I would have expected, but okay.
Midnight's in warrior mode right now.
His body dissolves, while his head glares at you.
Can he reform now still? Or does he have to be completely dead?
Not at the moment. He cannot reform at the moment.
Okay, we'll do it. Are there any rooms around us right now? Where are we?
You are in the library wing.
The library wing? Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Books!
All the books.
Please tell me somewhere in this library there's a copy of Fallout Equestria.
Of course.
Yes.
Anyway. Throws the head down.
Ouch!
Ready to go back.
Go back where?
To your room!
Ah. That's what you meant. Midnight, come on. We could still come to an agreement.
An agreement? After
Yes.
all that?
Come on, I could have killed you like 20 times over.
Perhaps. But enough talk. Lifts up the head and throws it against a wall.
Miss, was that really necessary?
I'm not having him reform on me.
Gerald passes out as his head hits the wall.
Now let's get him back in that cell. Now. Run. Which is the fastest way there?
You actually see a sign suddenly appearing on the far wall of the corridor. A big, blinking neon sign that says, "Impossible to break out jail cell this way."
I do not
Miss?
trust that for 1 minute. Vigil, give me one reason why I should trust that.
Because the O of that impossible to break out jail cell looks like a yellow and red eye.
Discord? Okay. Grabs the head and charges down that way.
Sighs and follow suits.
You soon find yourself at an escalator that takes you down to the 10th floor, directly in front of his jail cell, and the door is standing wide open.
Are the chains still there and the locks?
Right where you left them, yes.
Okay. Throws the head inside, looks inside, gathering anything that could be used as a pick. And closes door, locks it. Tight.
Okay.
Shakes my head a little. Okay. Did we do it?
I suppose so. I mean, it seems that we have succeeded for the time being. And if you think this was intense, this is just basically a regular Tuesday for us. These are the kind of things that happen regularly here in the manor.
Remind me never ever to come back here.
You hear a voice in your head. Maybe there's still hope for you after all.
It takes a step backwards, shaking my head again. What the hell? What?
By the way, Nightfall did not hear that.
stares at Midnight blankly. What is it? Something wrong?
No. Look, let's just go get script. The real script.
Alright.
Runs up the stairs. Well,
Follows.
escalator. If it's still there. Is it still there?
Mm-hmm.
Runs up the escalator. Thanks, Discord!
No problem.
So where the hell were you earlier?
You don't get an answer.
Of course I don't. Runs as fast as I can to the curatorium. Forgetting all about the alicorn that was here a second ago.
You reach the giant doors to the Curiosium.
Whoops.
And they are closed.
How did he open that last time? Knocks on the door. Or, no, tries to open the door first.
You throw yourself against the door, trying to push it open, but the thick, about 100 feet tall oak doors are just too heavy for you.
Wasn't there a smaller door? Like in the door?
You don't see it.
Oh. Knocks on the door then. Can someone let us in, please? Anyone?
The door opens a crack, and right in front of your face you see a gigantic yellow slitted eye.
Discord?
No. Yellow.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
slitted
Dragon.
eye.
Hello?
Hi. I'm a friend of Script. He's locked in a thing, a box in there. Could we please let him out?
The dragon considers for a second.
See,
I don't know you.
Steps up. Hey man, we just need to get in there real quick. Owner of the mansion is locked in a box somewhere in here. Flashes his badge. Nightfall security personnel.
Okay. Just give me a second.
He closes the door again, and you hear the rattling of chains, and the sound as if a big bolt is slid aside before the doors slide open.
Please. There you go.
Thank you so much.
The dragon bows.
No problem. No problem.
I
Looks
nod to
around.
him.
Looks around and runs over to, and seeing the box, runs over to it.
Murmurs to the dragon. Trust me, man. I'll put in a good word for you with the boss.
Thank you.
Walks over to Midnight.
Is the box locked?
No, but it shakes slightly.
Opens it quickly.
Script, once again gagged, looks up at you.
Script, thank goodness you're okay. Takes off the gag. Takes off the gag.
What part of run didn't you understand?
Don't worry, he's back in his cell.
Yes?
Yeah. I kinda...
That just brings up so many questions. That's the most important thing right now.
What?
Untie me.
Unties him quickly with the simple cutting the ropes with the claw.
He hugs and nuzzles you for a second, then raises one hoof and says, "I'll be right back," and runs off to his bathroom.
Well, at least he's okay.
Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose.
At least you're getting paid, I guess.
For now. Until I inevitably will die from some horrific creature that has been unleashed upon the manor.
You know, as security personnel, you could just, try and prevent that.
It's harder than it looks. Despite having the very particular set of skills that I do, including magic, it's incredibly hard to keep these odd creatures at bay and keep them where they're supposed to be. So, more often than not, we'll have a security breach at least 3 times a week.
Noted.
The dragon walks over and places a table and 3 chairs. Also, on the table you find a roasted turkey, a cake, and a can of tea and one of coffee.
Oh! Thank you. Though, question, Mr... What is your name?
Antonio.
Antonio, where were you earlier? This place was deserted.
I don't know what you mean, ma'am. I was here all day.
Even when evil script was running around?
I'm pretty sure the master's evil side was not here.
I am so confused. Sorry.
I was
Antonio.
only in the back room for about an hour.
Oh. That might explain it. Grabs the turkey. You mind if I have this, do you? Looks at Nightfall.
Nightfall is AFK.
Oh. Okay.
The dragon looks at you slightly distastefully before turning around and walking back to his to his chair and table that stand near the door.
You don't like meat? I shout up to him.
No.
Vegetarian?
No.
What do you eat then?
He sits down on his chair, starting to read a book. A gigantic book.
I'm vegan.
Oh. First dragon I've come across that's vegan. Nice. Good for you. Does that mean you don't eat gems?
Please don't call me a dragon.
Why?
I am a scaled person.
Looks incredibly confused, but sits down. Okay then. Well, first scaled person I've met then.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure. Digs into the thing. Then, thank you for preparing this then, considering you don't eat. Very considerate of you.
It's no problem, really. The kitchen usually sends stuff like that down here, and they never remember that I don't eat meat.
Well, if you ever get any spare, be sure to send it to me and I'll take it. I know a few creatures that actually physically can't live off anything other than meat, and they don't like hunting.
Neither do I.
Understandable.
Script comes back out of the bathroom. He looks a lot better now. He has obviously changed his shirt while he was in there and put on a new bow tie. Though his glasses still sit slightly crooked on his nose as he joins you at the table.
Feeling better?
That felt good. That felt so good.
How long were you trapped in there?
Since your last visit. He got out a few hours later.
And he didn't let you go to the bathroom? That monster!
Yeah, that's what you're on about.
So, wanna know what happened?
Sure, go ahead.
Basically, I escaped. Though I think you might have guessed that, considering he didn't find me in here.
Duh.
I sent Chase and Knight to my sister's, and came back, ran into this guy, points at Nightfall, just cataloguing stuff while the whole thing was going on.
That's part of his job.
Still, you should have an alert when something like that happens.
Usually we do.
Huh. Okay. Then I managed to attack Gerald. After we came up with that name.
Wait. Gerald?
Looks at Nightfall. Yeah. His idea.
Who is Gerald?
Your evil half.
You named him... Wait. You had the opportunity to find a name for evil incarnate, and you named him Gerald?
Well, he's notably less threatening that way, and it's much harder to take a demon seriously when its name is Gerald.
Agreed there. It actually did calm me down quite a bit. And also infuriated him when I called it to his face.
Well, it certainly would.
Yeah. I have a feeling he'll be coming for me very, very quickly next time he escapes. So, maybe send me a message when that happens.
I would assume so, because you basically now have power over him.
I what? Looks
You
very
have power
confused.
over him.
I have power over him?
You named him.
So?
You gave him... Look, everybody has a true name and a given name.
Yeah.
You don't know my true name. I don't know your true name. He was part of me, but he had neither a given nor a true name.
So by giving him a name, and by calling it to his face, I now have control over him?
You gave him a true name. You might not have control over him, but a certain amount of power.
Thanks, Nightfall.
I just suggested it as a joke so that we could have something easier to call him. But, I mean...
I'm pretty certain that he will rip you apart if he gets a chance.
Yeah.
Well, there's more than a few people that want to do that to me, so...
I think he meant me.
No, I meant both of you.
Great! Though, he might want to rip us apart anyway, considering that's what I did to him.
You did what?
Let's just say I started... after escaping him, again, we kind of ran into an alicorn.
An alicorn.
Yeah.
Wait, did Celestia and Luna borrow one of my rooms again?
No,
I told them they should give notice
them.
before they do that.
No, it wasn't them. It was a white alicorn with red hair and basically glowed light.
Oh.
Yeah, it was that one alicorn I was telling you about the other week, sir. The one that I said might have been a ghost.
That's not good.
Anyway, she tried to help, I think. Nightfall got captured, I think. You kind of disappeared. What happened to you? Turns to Nightfall.
Well, I offered him souls. He didn't want the souls that I offered him. So he tried to take mine, but then I told him that I didn't actually technically have a soul, because I gambled my soul away for the arcane abilities that I now have.
Okay. Anyway, me and the other alicorn went down to where we thought he was, but then he kind of appeared behind us. Those two started bantering, which was very annoying. And
oh, come on, you thought it was funny.
No, I didn't. Normally I would, but
I saw you chuckling.
I got really angry. Midnight looks down a bit worried. Like, really angry. I suddenly felt like I wanted to tear them limb from limb.
I mean, that's a natural reaction to most people like Jared and most gods in general. At least from my experiences.
Well, while that might be correct, I think that armor that you're wearing might have something to do with that.
What do you mean?
I am pretty sure your memory is not that bad, my dear Midnight.
I know it belonged to the Wolf Queen.
Yes. And why do you think it was that she was able to go toe-to-toe with Celestia and Luna?
The armor?
Mm-hmm.
It's enchanted?
Mm-hmm.
How did you defeat her when she was wearing this?
I did not. I waited until she was taking a bath.
Noted. Can I keep this?
Just be careful with it.
Don't worry. I'll only wear it for extreme emergencies.
I mean, it's not like we have any other lupines to wear it. All of our other lupine staff are either dead or indisposed at the moment, and none of them want to wear it anyway. So...
You hear a voice in your head again.
Huh?
We will see about that.
Shakes my head again. Ugh, what was that?
What was what?
You guys didn't hear it?
Hear what?
Quickly takes off the helmet. I think something's talking to me.
Okay.
It just said we'll see about that. And earlier, when we were down, when I was throwing the head of Gerald into the cell, something along the lines of, maybe there's hope for you yet.
Yeah, can you please take off that armor?
Why?
Just do it.
Takes it off.
You try at the very least.
But
the straps won't open.
Script?
Yes.
I can't take it off.
I noticed.
Help?
I don't think I can.
What's going on?
You see, this armor was made for Queen Lupina herself.
Yeah?
And I don't think she wants you to take it off.
What do you... I thought she was in the book, not in the armor.
She is in the book, but why do you think that armor is so strong?
It's connected to her?
Yes.
But didn't she hate me? Why would you let me put it on in the first place?
Let's put it like this. You might be much more easily irritated for a while until I figure out a way for you to get out of that armor. Just please don't rip any pony's head off while, well, anytime soon, you know.
I won't. Well, other than Gerald's.
Yeah.
How long does it take him to regrow his body?
About a day.
Sir, isn't that dependent on the amount of physical damage it sustained? The more damage it sustained, the longer it takes to regenerate.
Yeah, right. So how much damage did you guys do on him?
I basically ripped him limb from limb, and he shot him with radioactive stuff, and then after he reformed again, I ripped his head off.
Ouch.
I was in warrior mode. I was fed up.
I'm fairly sure someone had a paw in this. But okay.
Why would the queen want me to kill your other half? Wait, don't answer that. Never mind. He's technically... Him and you are the one that did genocide, isn't it?
Basically.
Fair enough.
Also, I can only imagine that you would think of it as great fun having you kill me.
Point. Maybe it's best I stay here so that you can figure out quickly how to get this armor off me.
Yes, that might be a splendid idea. So, anything else happen?
Discord helped.
Yeah, right, it was his day off.
Must have come back just in time. He basically gave us the quickest route to, or somehow gave us the quickest route to the dungeons so that we could chuck him in there before he was able to reform.
It was either that or he, once again, ran away from his dad.
Wait, so...
Can be a scary dude.
He was telling the truth about his dad? Noted.
You mean Gerald?
Yeah, Gerald. Gerald was telling the truth about... Wait, how do you know that I talked to the queen?
The chest is right over there.
Point.
I could hear you.
Point. Never mind. So, you know I can do magic now, too?
Yes, which is slightly worrying.
Why?
I don't think it is a good idea for you to do magic.
Why?
The Lupina Arcanae were very civilized people.
Looks down at the
nice,
armor.
Actually. They were paws for hire for a while, actually, protecting caravans and the like.
But...
Then they discovered they could do magic.
And the power went to their heads?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I'm not that type of wolf. Or should I say
I sure
pony?
hope so.
Besides, you heard what I wanted to do. Teleport and telekinesis. That was it.
Did I ever tell you how Queen Lupina brought down a griffin fortress's wall just using her telekinesis? It is a dangerous power, same as teleportation.
I can say that from experience.
Fair enough. Do you mind if I go to bed?
No.
Because you have a room here that I could sleep in it, don't you? At least I hope you do. You have enough rooms.
You can sleep in my bed if you want to.
Sure.
But I have a question beforehand.
What is it?
Sad White Alicorn, where did you last see her?
In the security area.
Okay. Let's hope
What?
she has taken her leave.
She seemed okay. A little prejudiced, but still okay.
I'm actually surprised the two of you are still around.
Looks at Nightfall.
What?
She seemed to like you more than me.
Well, you're a wolf. He's a pony.
So?
You did hear how Queen Lupina was biased towards ponies.
Was that Alicorn biased against anything that wasn't a pony?
Basically.
Great.
And you should consider yourself lucky for having met Elysium.
Huh. Gerald mentioned something about her being belonging to the world of dead people.
She is the ruler of the afterlife.
Noted.
In other words, even if Gerald had quote-unquote killed her, it would have only been a minor inconvenience for her.
Noted. Okay, Stretches, I'm sorry, but I'm exhausted. Running around that much, though okay for wolves, and tumbling down the stairs while basically tearing someone apart, definitely fun. It's exhausting. And I think mentally I need a break.
Okay. Nightfall? Could you lock up the place later on?
You got it, boss.
Good man. Take a pay rise.
Honestly, sir, I'm not sure if I deserve that, frankly. It's not like I need the money or anything.
Fair enough. Go and have some fun with it.
That I will do, sir.
You'll have the next 3 days off.
Sir? I would recommend you don't do that, because if I don't come to work, I am gonna slowly lose my mind. I need something to keep myself occupied with, and work? That's what I keep myself occupied with.
Oh, okay.
I could send you to babysit night if you want.
You know, all things considered, doesn't sound as bad. Though I'd prefer to just come into work.
Fair enough.
Then you come into work.
I'll be here, sir.
Leads Midnight over to a wall and then opens a portal to his bedroom. After you, Midnight.
Thank you. walks through and straight over to the bed, collapsing on it, exhausted.
Chuckles. You look tired.
You think? You just had to lie in a box.
Easier said than done.
Easier than what I did. I can still taste him in my mouth. He was disgusting.
Ooh,
Ugh.
what did you do?
I ripped his head off. I didn't rip it off with my claws. I ripped it off my jaw. The killing bite. It's a natural way of doing things for a wolf.
Alright. You go and rest up a little.
Alright.
I'll make sure that the place is cleaned up.
Alright. Good night, Greenie.
Stop calling me Greenie. Pulls the sheet over you.
And falls asleep.
Alright, everyone.
Yep. Finally finished this episode.
First of all, I want to thank everyone who was here.
Yes, most definitely.
I want to thank Nightfall.
Thank you for coming to
greatly
my
appreciate it.
rescue.
No problem. It's been an honor
Seriously.
being here.
It's fun. It's totally fun.
It really is.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this whole idea of my dark side breaking out.
I mean,
And
it certainly is an interesting plot point.
And apologies for going a bit crazy there.
No, that was the whole idea behind you having on Lupina's armor.
Point.
It was her influence that made you this going into warrior mode, as you put it.
I'd call it that.
But yeah, everyone in the stream and in the Discord chat, I appreciate you being here, giving us the time of day. This one
Pretty
has
much.
been a real long one.
Agreed. And also, Grits, I'm not going to stand on his head. No, I was not going to do that. Ew. Just saying.
But yeah, we will hopefully see each other in the next one.
Yes. Ignore that, my phone.
And yeah, it was
See-
a lot of fun as always.
Maybe we should do this again when I'm over. Wink, wink.
Yeah, quite certainly. This will be actually very easy. I'll just sit you on my chair over there and then set my Blue Yeti to also to surround recording.
Sounds like a good idea.
But then we can't stream on your channel at the same time.
Ooh, point. We'll just
So
have
you
to
can
let...
just...
Yeah.
Anyhow. See you soon, folks.
See you soon! And keep watching
don't
that moon.
And don't forget, both Midnight and I actually have Patrons.
Oh, yes, yes. There should be a link in the description. Sorry, not in the link description. Link in the little iCard at the top of the podcast.
Yeah.
Join my pack! I'd love to see you
Anyhow,
there.
See ya, guys.
Keep watching.